Aries, hi, it's Yin. Welcome. This is a reading for the Aries Collective for October. Keep in mind, especially when it comes to watching my videos, that we have access to all zodiac signs. So that means you have access to all of these readings. So please use spiritual discernment when it comes to picking a reading to watch. You don't just have to watch your sun sign. You can use your birth chart as a reference. Just the same way the planets affects us all, so does all of the zodiac. Keep in mind the sun right now is in Libra. That affects us all. Keep in mind we just had a new moon in Libra. That affects us all. And Mercury retrograde affects us all, depending on where we at in our lives and what we need to reassess mentally. So, yes, I'm going to do a general spread with one deck, and then I'm going to use another deck to clarify them and get into the nitty gritty, okay? Here we go. Aries. What's the present energy for the collective? Knight of Swords. Somebody said some truth. Truth coming in hot. Information coming in hot. I'm feeling a few things already. I'm just going to keep going. But with the sun at the bottom of the deck, things definitely come to light. And now that sun is blaring. I wish, where was that sun with these other readings? But yeah. When this truth came in hot, it shed a light. It shed a light on a situation. Where did the Aries collective just come from? What's the energy that they were just in? Page of Wands. This is about figuring out and learning. This could be somebody younger than you who gave you some information. Gave you a message. You should do this. I don't know. And I feel like it came off offensive, but this could also mean that you're figuring out new ways of action when it comes to something. We'll get into it. What's challenging Aries at this time? A Queen of Cups. This could be a female water sign or any water sign, because masculine, feminine is not about male or female. It's about the energies. And if this is not somebody else, this is that part of you that is just extremely emotional. Don't deny it. Just very emotional, very, very giving, but it could be on the extreme side, giving to a lot of people, but you forget to drink from your own cup, meaning you forget self-love sometimes. What's crowning the thoughts of the Aries collective? Two of Wands at a crossroads when it comes to action, making a decision. Whoops. Yeah. That's where I'm getting that page information. It's like, all right, I'm just getting my groove on how to take action. And now you're at the crossroads here. There's a direction to take, right? What's in the environment for the Aries collective for this month of October? Okay. The Hangman. A lot of you guys might be in that cocoon phase. You're waiting, but not just sitting there in the waiting room like doing nothing. You're gaining enlightenment as you're going, as you're in this waiting phase. It might feel like it's giving me very the meek shall inherit, but the meek ain't inherit yet. What's coming toward the Aries collective, or what are they going toward? The Chariot. Okay, so a lot of you guys are going to be in the right direction. You're going to make the right step. That's beautiful. What's hiding? That's too many. I will talk about these because they seem to go deeper. The Lovers. What's hiding is the Lovers. This is a choice in love. This could be romantic, especially when I see the Queen of Cups. It feels romantic. I have a fight. I have burdens, and I have options, fantasies, imagining everything and how it can go down and trying to balance that all with your responsibilities in everyday life. What's hiding from you is that the choices that you make and the actions that you take and the information that you give on the day-to-day basis have a bigger ripple effect when it comes to your loved ones than you might realize. What's the strength for the Aries collective? Okay, Five of Pentacles. Normally this is the poor man's mentality, feeling of lack, feeling by themselves. You know, with these two together, I'm seeing, you see how there's two people here, two people here? Your strength is that even at your worst, or where it feels like you don't have enough, you have love, you have someone. So, also with the poor man's mentality that I get here, I mean, I'm describing it as that, but I don't think it's that. I think that when it comes to the Five of Pentacles, I'm trying to find my words. It's like lack makes you grateful. It's like when the money's not there, or whether you have money or not, whether you have this or that and everything you need or not, love is what matters. People who love you are the most important thing at this time. And that is your strength in realizing that. I just think in terms of how you act upon your choices when it comes to love, you might not be realizing the effect. The bottom of the deck, I have the 6 of Pentacles. Right after the 5, this is equal give and take. So you know how to equal give and take with somebody. I just think there has to be some self-awareness here. We're going to get into why when I clarify, but there's something you need to be a little bit more self-aware about when it comes to what the equal give and take is. Because again, what you put in is what you put out, right? So if you're not getting what you desire, maybe there's something that needs to be reflective equally that you need to be putting in. What is the spiritual guidance for Aries at this time? Okay, 6 of Wands. Recognizing oneself. This is somebody who wins the war, who won the contest, who's standing up on stage. You see them up on a high horse. There's a value to you here that you need to see, especially when it comes to a significant relationship. Okay? Again, now I have youth here, so this could be a child of some kind. Could be a little brother, little sister, your actual child. Yeah, and this is definitely within a family dynamic or love. It's good to just be somebody younger. I'm trying to cover all of y'all, you know. What's the most probable outcome? Okay, let me get one more for the most probable outcome, please. Okay, Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Cups with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. This is introspection, looking within in order to gain further self-awareness. Most probable outcome is learning new ways how to love, give love, receive love messages from your loved ones. I feel like there's something's being overlooked when it comes to your loved ones. You could be overlooked. But if you feel like you're being overlooked, again, what I said, as within, as without, if you feel like you're being overlooked, you're probably overlooking something as well. And the Queen of Pentacles is about being able to see what you're overlooking, these messages, these newfound ways of love, in order to evolve into the next phase of knowing all the potential you have on being sufficient when it comes to security and maybe even finances as well. I do feel like finances is tied into this, but let's clarify. Okay, let's get this Knight of Swords in the present energy. What's this information? Okay, the High Priestess. This is some psychicness. So y'all know something already intuitively. Or somebody does in your circle. Okay, and this is healing. With the 4 of Swords. As well as preparation. Yo, this is... Alright, so you see how the Queen of Cups is the challenge? That's when it comes to your emotions, being maybe a little bit emotional unstable, but being fully tapped into your emotions, but not always knowing what they are, versus the King of Cups has mastered that, and that he's sitting on the bottom of the deck. So with the High Priestess and the 4 of Swords, y'all are very aware of this already. Very aware. Like I said, this is not you, this is somebody in your life, someone around you. There's something intuitively you know that's about to come up. There's some information that you might be like, oh, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too emotional. Maybe you would know if you could balance your emotions a little bit more and heal from certain triggers. Nope. Well, I'm saying nope because I'm feeling like I'm getting mixed messages because it depends on the person. But for the majority, this is preparing. It's because it's like you know something is about to go down. What is that? Let me get the Page of Wands for where you just came from. Oh, dang it. Went in there. Hold on. 8 of Pentacles. This is being consistent and hard at work. But with the 9 of Swords here, which is anxiety and sleepless nights, I feel like your hard work is based on all this anxiety. Gotta get your emotions in check. Let me, not that I'm saying you're just overly emotional or emotional unstable. That's not what I mean. I just feel like if you're more in tune with your emotions, you would know what emotion is pinpointing what. Is your emotions going a little haywire out of fear? Is it going a little haywire because you sense with the High Priestess, that psychicness, that something is coming? You would know if you would have a little bit more self-awareness, you'd be able to pinpoint that. Because some of y'all have a little psychicness to y'all. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups here in the challenge. Okay, Three of Wands and the Emperor. A lot of you guys are waiting for that opportunity of leadership, to be able to make moves, chess moves, be able to strategize. A lot of y'all are waiting for something that you manifested. A lot of y'all are waiting for a big break, because Emperor breaks through chains, and the Three of Wands is waiting for the waves to come, so you can ride them waves, for your ships to come in, for something you've manifested. A lot of y'all are waiting for a big break, and you're getting really emotional and worried about it, especially if this is about finances. Y'all definitely worried about it. But the crazy part is there's something that's seemingly unrelated here when it comes to your loved ones and people who are surrounding you that's going to reflect this financial or security issue. Let's clarify the Two of Wands here, being at a crossroads. Ten of Swords. Let's see what the other side is for the crossroad. Ten of Swords is being able to let me just get the other card. Okay, Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we know what the crossroads is. Ten of Swords is normally the original card in the deck, is about that the worst of it is over in terms of pain. The original deck is they're laying on the floor and there's just a bunch of knives in their back. And it's like you can't even feel anything. You can't even, you know what I mean? But when it comes to the Ten of Swords, that is the completion of something. So that gives a lot to me about rebirth, about brand new beginnings, about learning, understanding from that pain. Versus the Eight of Wands is about sitting in something. There's no movement with the Eight of Wands with it in reverse like this. There's no movement. There's no communication. You cannot communicate about it, or you can face every single sword that's in your back of all the pain that you've done been through. Yeah, with the World card, this is an ending for sure. This is you have a choice for your pain to end. Regardless of how that pain started in your life, you have a choice to heal from it, and for that pain to for you to be able to heal, and for that pain to subside. Or you can hold it all in, not communicate, not make any moves toward that with the Eight of Wands in reverse, and stay in the same place. It's one or the other. But in order to do that, you have to be tapped in and be more self-aware in terms of your emotions, because they're starting to affect other people. And how you affect other people around you is the energy you're getting back. And I notice it's just this perpetual cycle of not understanding why you are not connecting with others the way you'd like, when there needs to be an effort that takes place. Let me get the Hanged One here in the environment. This waiting and enlightenment. Seven of Wands, this is defensiveness. See, also it's that same light within her. She's trying to keep her peace, even though all these wands are trying to burst her bubble. There's something about your sense of peace. And Five of Cups, this is grieving. Somebody's always trying to disturb my sense of peace. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, and the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, for a lot of you guys, especially when it comes to love and relationships, yet people always trying to disturb your peace. You've always tried to keep yourself in that bubble and keep your cool. Keep yourself way up in that tree, safe, upside down, learning, dealing with it yourself. But I feel like it's coming to a place where there's been an extremity in that, where now it's time to break out and trust your strength. Trust your strength that you'll be able to handle any opposition that comes against you. But the grief of anybody always trying to hurt you, I feel like is keeping you in this cocoon when it's time to, spread your wings and be a butterfly. Let's see what's hiding from you with the Lovers card. Let's finally see what's going on there. Yeah, equal. I just said this. Equal give and take, reciprocity. What's hiding from you is the energy that you put in is coming back to you. You have to put in a different kind of energy. Some of you guys might be like, well, no matter what I do, they treat me like this. No matter what I do, they treat me like that. All right, look at it this differently. Did you put up boundaries? Are you speaking over your life where it's like, people only treat me like this, people only treat me like that? Especially if you believe in the law of attraction and the universe and all this stuff, watching these tarot readings, you know that we gotta focus on what we want, not what we don't want. And I feel like a lot of you guys are focused on, bad news or expecting the worst out of people, and you keep getting that. So it's more than just being nice to somebody, but they keep being mean to you. It's more than like, oh, if I'm nice, they'll be nice. Sometimes that ain't the case. Sometimes you got to find different ways, not directly into that person, but out into the universe in general. Let me get another one for that one. For that hidden energy with the Lovers. The Devil. This, again, this is being kind of being binded into the same cycle over and over and over again with the Devil energy here. Being obsessive. This always has to be. This always, it's like you guys accepted this. Like, I'm always going to be hurt and attacked or in pain. And it's like, you got to change the dynamic. The beautiful part is with the Five of Pentacles and being in your strength and feeling alone, is that all that time you should be able to not only see the value in yourself, but the value in other people who truly care about you. Because in that card, you're not walking alone, right? Let's clarify it. Okay, Justice, the Scales, right? It's Libra season, ain't it? And that, again, I think I said it earlier. I don't remember which card for what, but this is the Meek shall inherit, period. But you have to know you're about to inherit it. I feel like, because that is a Bible quote, the Meek shall inherit something, something, something. I don't know what book and what verse, but that is a Bible verse. Not that it matters, but I'm making the point that it goes beyond that, because the Meek has to know that they're going to inherit. You have to know that. You have to put in a little bit of the legwork spiritually. You know what I'm saying? That way you can get what you deserve. It's the spiritual guidance here, the recognition in these relationships. There's definitely child aspects into this. If you do not have a child, then it has to do with your inner child. The Queen of Pentacles, she just came out. The King of Swords. Oh man, there's a few. All right, hold on. The Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. See how she's feeling like that door's too big, it's too heavy, I can't get in. She's just so much in her head about what she can't do that she don't see that damn key right there. That's what's happening right now. You need to stand your ground. When it comes to the Knight of Wands, standing your ground when it comes to the love that you have for people. The love that you share in relationships. Ten of Cups, this is a family dynamic. Being able to stand your ground when it comes to these two energies. This is earth and this is air. This is somebody who's mastered how they communicate, how they think, their thought process, the information that they give. You don't have to share everything all at once. This energy is about. It's about knowing what to do, when to do it. It's also father energy as well. Learning how to father. And this is mother energy, the Queen of Pentacles, knowing how to hold it down, knowing how to be nurturing, which is feminine energy, knowing how to be nurturing and having all the ideas when it comes to not only financial security, but just inner security as well, feeling insecure. It's like this energy is in you and it's time to break out of this so you can start practicing it with the Emperor. It's time. You are waiting. You're sitting here waiting. When you're supposed to break out. You waiting for a big break and you're the big break, dude. Let's get the most probable outcome. Let me see the Page of Cups, please. The World card, this is an ending. So this is an ending to how you view love and how you view people should be doing things for you, how you feel like maybe regrets or sadness about how you have given to other people. That's going to come to an end and you're going to be finding new ways how to love with boundaries. The Queen of Pentacles knows boundary too. And the Queen of Pentacles has expectations. I expect this from you. You have to expect what you deserve. You have to literally expect that. And that's harder said than done because this is about breaking habits, right? Let me get that Queen of Pentacles, please. Whoa, that's a lot. The Moon and the Fool. What's hiding from you under the moon and behind that illusion that there is a brand new beginning. Okay? Also, with the moon too, there's depths of you. You see how she's like in the depths of the water? There are depths of you that you're going to be able to apply in your new beginning, in your new way of jumping into the faith that you need to have with yourself that you might have been attacked for before and had to hold to yourself and keep your peace. And these fell upside down. The Knight of Cups and the Strength. The Knight of Cups is about offering love. You see how romantic he is? This could be an apology as well. With it in reverse, it's giving sorry, not sorry. And the Strength card is about restricting yourself. It could be about courage as well. But I think with these two together, with the referencing of the rest of this spread, this is about not holding anything back, not holding your strength back anymore. She might be a lion, but she might be a sheep, but she's also a lion, you know? So which one you trying to be? And look within with the Hermit. I ended everything with the Hermits, both of them at the bottom of the deck. There's something about looking deep in within you to really be able to determine why did you protect yourself the way you did, and realizing that the time has come where it's time to break out, because you're strong enough to handle yourself now. You're strong enough to defend for yourself now, to fend for yourself and to defend yourself, and to go, I deserve this, I deserve love in this way. It's a mindset change, honestly. Not saying that it's your fault that other people did you dirty in the past, but now it's time to, you have the power now that you might not have had before, especially in youth, if this is reflecting of youth, like I seen with the Six of Cups, and reflection of how we grow up. Who's that older person that gave us that cup? What was in that cup? Was it fear? Was it love? Was it codependency? Was it, you can't do this unless you do that? It's like, it's time to break free of that fucking cycle being stuck in. Let's get some tea leaves. Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. I feel like y'all know that. Y'all already know that. Especially when it comes to, there's somebody here tied to. I got the King of Swords. I got the Queen of Pentacles twice. I got the Emperor. There's some childhood ties to this that it's time to be broken. Okay, chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. There's a dynamic that you have with an individual that even if they don't leave your life entirely, how they impact your life and how they impact your mental well-being and your emotional well-being, it's time for them to go. It's time for them to not longer have that authority and that throne over your life anymore. It's time for you to have that authority, whether they leave or not. But for this to be Feather, somebody dependable and insincere, and the chair is empty, somebody, for most of you, this is about to be somebody who's not going to be in your life anymore, even though they're tied to your youth or your childhood. Shark, take care. There will be a loss of material wealth. Again, I feel like that speaks a lot about worth, our value. But this could also mean that somebody is using you for your money. It's reminding me of the Sag video a little bit. I feel like there's something similar with the fire signs going on. You're investing in things that bear no fruit. Nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So state that. State that's what you deserve. You need to state that within and without. Like, I'll never get it. No, you just need to know it and fight for that with that Emperor energy. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. That is the Ten of Swords. Like, you're not as vulnerable as you were. You're not in this place of crazy deep pain. You've been through the worst. It's time. And what comes at the end of the rainbow, y'all? Tulip, great passion. Is what it is. I feel like you have great passion inside of you, but it's really time to really, it's like it lays dormant. You need to wake that shit up. You have great passion, and passion for yourself, and show that passion and give that passion to people who deserve it. Wishbone, a wish is granted. If you've been wishing for somebody or something, when it comes to everything I just discussed here, that will be granted. But it's time to do the work. You wish for this, then you wish and know that you deserve it. It's not just like a wish where, oh, maybe it'll happen, maybe it'll not. It's already a thing. It's already true. It's already yours. Go get it. Affairs with your family. Told you a lot of y'all this is a family dynamic. A fan, romance, celebration, party. There are people in your space that truly love you, truly want to have joy with you, truly want to have appropriate reciprocity, equal give and take, equivalent exchange when it comes to emotional sharing, security, love, all that good stuff, right? But with at the bottom of the deck with the Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. I feel like the shrewdness and resourcefulness and the coldness that you had to learn over the years to protect yourself with, you're now giving it to people who don't You're not realizing you're pushing them away in this aspect. You don't have to be like this anymore. You don't have to block them out. They are not people that are attacking you. They're here to love you. And that's the part that I feel like is hiding from you, that you're not expecting. What once protected you is now harming you. It's time to break out. You're the big break. Yes, just say yes. See these people all together celebrating? Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. That talks about the vulnerability that you might be able to be scared. You might be scared to come across. I feel like it's at this point, it's like a habit. It's not even something I feel like y'all are actively doing. It's just survival mode. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. You have your tribe, or you're going to meet your tribe. Okay? And then at the bottom, your guidance is divinely guided. That means everybody in your life right now is here for a reason. So, yes, break free. You're the big break. You are the big break for yourself. It is time. The time is coming. And you're at the crossroads. You can do something about it. You're no longer vulnerable. You have all the control in your life, and you deserve love. You deserve happiness and everything that you wish for. You just have to know that and go get that. Or anything that's coming to you, you need to be able to be prepared and open to grab it. Right? So, anyway, I hope this helped, Aries. And till next time.